Hello DM fans, today we're going to have a look at my Nature Darkness budget deck. This deck is a lot more aggro orientated than the last one because I feel like it's more easier to build budget decks with an aggressive mindset because you don't need to run those expensive cards like Terror Pit or Cranium Clamp, all those cards are hard to find, so I feel like it's better to run more of an aggressive deck when you're building budget decks such as this one. So without further ado, let's get stuck into it. First up, I got a playset of Sniper Mosquito. This card's quite good. It's a quick one drop, and we can get cards from our mana zone back to our hand when it attacks. So it's very good if you have enough mana acceleration. The next card I've got is a playset of Essence Elf. Once again, another really good card, and it's a common, makes a lot of spells, cost one less. Next card is a playset of Fairy Life. This card gives us mana acceleration, very good with Sniper Mosquito as well. Next card I've got is 2 Muscle Charges. So 3 mana, it's a charger, so when you cast it, it goes back to your mana zone, and goes into your mana zone after you cast it. And it gives all your creatures 3000 power until the end of the turn. Now this card is really good when used with Sniper Mosquito and Essence Elf, because Sniper Mosquito gets it back when it attacks, and Essence Elf makes it cost less. So Muscle Charger is a very good card in this type of aggressive deck. Next cards are a playset of Bonsai Tribe, of course, Mana Acceleration. And the last nature cards are 3 Bloodwing Mantis. So this guy is kind of like Sniper Mosquito, but just bigger, and he double breaks. 5 mana, 6000 power, double breaker. Whenever it attacks, you must return 2 creature cards from your mana zone back to your hand. So this guy, we can use him to basically get some card retrieval from our mana zone. Quite good being at 5 mana. We can play Bonsai Tribe turn 3 and then drop this guy on turn 4. Onto the Darkness cards, got a playset of Lone Tear, Shadow of Solitude, just a cheap creature, slap him down, start breaking shields. Next card is a playset of Marius the Twister, once again just a cheap creature, he's also a Living Dead. Next cards are 3 Rivaling Bone Ghoul, just a 2 for 2, also a Living Dead. Next cards are 3 Critical Blade, gets rid of those pesky blockers and only costs 1 mana if we have Essence Elf on the field. Now I'm running 2 Skeleton Feather Revealer, this is why I was talking about those Living Dead creatures. 4 mana, 2000 power, when you summon it, you can return a Living Dead creature from your graveyard back to your hand. So he's not the best card. He would have been a lot better if he was 3000 power. But if we have 5 mana, we can cast him, get back Marius, and summon Marius on the same turn, sort of giving us 2 creatures for 5 mana. So yeah, if you use him like that, he can be okay. But yeah, this is a budget deck, so I just chucked him in. And the last cards of the deck are 3 Death Smoke. So this card's actually quite good, especially used in conjunction with Essence Elf. Cast Essence Elf on turn 2, and then you can cast Death Smoke on turn 3. So yeah, it's a cool little budget strategy going on there. So there you go, guys. That's my budget Nature Darkness deck thingy. These budget decks, these are just fun decks. They're not meant to be played against, top tier decks like a Rub Control deck. I wonder who would win that battle. These types of budget decks are made to be played against other, gimmicky decks or other fun budget decks, whatever. They're just a way to use some of those cards that you have sitting in your big, shoebox of Duel Masters cards, take them out, build a deck out of them, why not? So there you go, guys, that's my video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.